Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 16 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2021 collection. But before I start covering week 16, I've got to come out and thank you guys because you've just been too kind to me in the past 24 hours. What happened is that I woke up this morning just before my 9 to 5 and noticed that we hit the subscriber milestone of 3,180 subs. I was really happy. I was, going through the working day thinking, hell yeah, gonna come home, do week 16's drop list video. Thank you fellas out there for reaching that subscriber milestone, and see if we can hit the next subscriber milestone of 3,185 subscribers. Now, from the time of me noticing that we hit 3,182 in the morning till now, you guys have pushed us to the next subscriber milestone that I couldn't even set in another video, which was 3,185. So I didn't even get a chance to thank you for 3,180. I didn't get a chance to say, let's see if we can hit 3,185, because you guys were too keen. You were supporting the channel so much, I didn't even get the opportunity. So I want to thank both the public and private subscribers for constantly supporting the channel and helping me reach 3,180, 3,185. It's bonkers. It's absolutely crazy, guys. We are so close to 3,200. We might be able to hit it before the end of the year. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I want to set the next subscriber milestone at the start of this video of 3,190. Let's see if we can hit that subscriber milestone before the end of the month. Okay, let's start talking about week 16's drop list, guys. So I haven't done any streetwear talk videos this week covering any upcoming collaborations. So we'd think that it's just going to be a nice little seasonal week, no collaborative pieces, right? Well, there's a reason I've chucked this one on. There is a big piece releasing this week, which I will go on about quite a bit in immense detail when we get to it. But yes, it's a big week this week. It's going to go crazy in the retail and secondary markets. It's going to be pretty wild. Now, how we're going to cover all the items releasing in week 16 is, of course, like usual, by using a Supreme community drop list page. We'll cover the release details, all the pieces releasing in it, how I feel about each of the pieces, and how I feel about the week as a whole. Now, we'll head on over now to that page and start covering the drop details for week 16. So here we are at the drop list page that we'll be using today, guys. If you want to vote on the items yourselves, I'll link it down in the description section below so you can give your opinions there. We'll quickly cover the release details for week 16. So the items releasing in week 16 will drop on the 9th of December 2021. They'll have an online release of 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, 4 PM British Standard Time, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the rest of the EU. So that's for Germany and Italy. That's when it'll be dropping for you guys. It'll then be dropping 2 days later on the 11th, because it drops on Saturday for Japan. It just seems to be that Supreme community seems to forget about that for whatever reason that may be. If you have any further questions about the drop list for your, the drop time for your area or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section below what your problem is or what kind of questions you have about it, and I'll see if I can try and help you out there. Now, as always, we'll dive into this week by covering the individual sections, and I wanted to hide it so we can talk about it later. Obviously, there's this big piece here. We will get to that when we cover the sweatshirts, which is the third section. But let's dive into the jackets this week and see what we're getting in week 16. And we are getting two very expensive jackets releasing this week. To kick it off with, we have a Supreme Shot Shearling collar leather puffy jacket. Now, honestly, I think the only reason this piece is super downvoted is because of its very, very hefty retail price. I personally don't think that most of the dislikes are coming from its silhouette and how it looks. because I think it's a sweet item. I think it's a sweet piece. It's a nice leather puffy looking jacket with a nice shearling collar, and it comes in two nice colors, black on black, blue with the white. I think it's really, really solid. It looks something like a leather jacket that a 90s East Coast hip hop artist would wear, like Biggie, like Big Pun, like just like any of the big fellas. They were huge fans of big leather jackets of the 90s. I think it would work very well with them. I really like this piece. Do I like that retail price? Hell no. If I had $950 thrust upon me and someone said, Daniel, are you buying this leather jacket? I wouldn't. I would go out and buy Capital, Undercover, maybe some other Supreme pieces from previous seasons. That is a huge hefty retail price. I'm still going to give it a thumbs up though, because it's a sweet piece. It's just unfortunate that the retail is so high on that one. Next we move into the Gore-Tex 700 Fill Down Parka. It comes in a lavender color, a green all over print, a white and a black. I'm kind of confused on why this is split down the middle as well, but I feel like it's again related to that retail price because it is retailing at $568 which whew, is a tad pricey. It is 700 fill, it's gonna keep you warm. It comes in what I think are some very nice colors. I really like this lavender one at the front, but the black and white are super solid as well. I am gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm not normally a parka, down parka kind of guy, but this silhouette is nice. I like the colors of it. The retail price is a bit of a turn off, but I still think it's a sweet piece. Those are the only jackets that we are getting this week. So let's move into the hats. And boy oh boy do we have a lot of hats releasing this week. We'll quickly dive into it. So we have the Polartec beanie, a little Polartec beanie with a very, I'd say 90s, early 2000s looking branding on it. It's a no from me. We've got the top zip camp cap. So it's the camp cap with the front panel, the top of the front panel. You can unzip it there from memory. I'm going to agree with the community here and say that that's a downvote. It is not a very nice looking piece. We've got the Harris Tweed Classic Logo 6 panel. I honestly don't know why this is so downvoted. Any Harris Tweed pieces, I'm on board. I love Harris Tweed. I would love a Harris Tweed like overcoat or something like that. It's a sweet ass material. It's awesome. I really don't understand why this is downvoted. I think the purpley red blue one, whatever color it is here, is really nice. That's really solid. And it even comes in like a black or a green if you're not a huge fan of those tartan prints. I think that's a super sweet piece. I think that's mostly hated on by the, I don't know, I guess the people that just aren't informed of what Harris Tweed is, but I think it's nice. It's a nice little piece. We got the AOI Icons beanie, with a bunch of random little icons on the brim of the beanie there with Supreme written around it. I'm going to agree with the community on that one. It's going to be a downvote for me. We've then got the Harris Tweed Classic Logo Crusher. I think these are sweet. I don't personally wear bucket hats like this, but it looks like a nice piece and I could see that working in a lot of outfits. I'm going to give it a thumbs up as well. I think this is another overhated item this week. It's solid. I think personally, if you like Harris Tweed, or you like bucket hats, this is a definite must-have from this week. Now, obviously, we move into the hat counterpart to the big item that's releasing this week. We have the new Era Box Logo Beanie. I mean, they release these almost every single time. I think every single time there is a box logo, they're not amazing. They're not some piece that'll blow you away. You won't put that on and be like, holy crap, this new Era Box Logo Beanie is absolutely insane. It's more just a hyped piece that's associated with the BOGO that's dropping this week. I'm going to give it a thumbs up because, I mean, they're solid. You can wear them on the black and black, the white and red. Like, there's some solid colors you could wear here. It's just that it's way too overhyped for what it is. Like, realistically, a lot of these colors release all the time. I think it always gets blown out a little bit out of proportion. But anyway, that is all the hats releasing in week 16, so let's dive into the sweatshirts. Well, only 2 releasing this week. Gives me heaps of time to rant on about them. We've got AOI Icons hooded sweatshirt, which matches the little things that were on the beanie that we just saw. Look, I don't mind this. The rest of the hoodie is easy to wear. The only things that are on it are on the cuffs, really. I think it's actually okay. I think this is alright. I feel like this is a pretty easy piece to wear. It's not like crazy all over prints or something like that you know most people couldn't wear. It's a very versatile and easy piece to wear, so I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. Now we move into the huge piece releasing this week. We have the Box Logo hooded sweatshirt in more colors than I have possibly seen it release in before. It is absolutely crazy. Look at how many we've got. We've got the black, we got the pink, we got the brown, we've got the, I want to say purple, we've got the white, we've got the, I'm going to say wine is probably the best color. We've then got this green all over print one, which I'm a little unsure of. Then we've got the mustard. Then you may think, Daniel, you're rocking the one that's releasing this week, right? Well, no. Supreme normally releases their gray box logos in a heather gray. This is more like a smoky gray, or I don't really know how to describe the darkened gray here. I don't know, but it's definitely not the heather gray. It is way darker than the current gray box logo hoodie that I am wearing. Look, the retail $168. If you were ever able to cop that bogo at $168, I would 100% agree with you. Even if it is 1.5, maybe max 2 times retail, I could still get around that. It's when it goes beyond 1.5 to 2 times retail, that's where I'm like, look, over 300 USD, I'd rather spend that 300 USD elsewhere on a piece that's actually worth it. The hype to me is only worth around 1.5. If I'm feeling very generous, 2x that retail price. Otherwise, I will happily spend my money elsewhere. It's a sweet piece though. It's a classic. You can never go wrong with it. I'm going to give it a thumbs up because there are quite a few colors there that I would love to own. I'd love to own them at a good price though. Nothing inflated or crazy. But that is the sweatshirts releasing in week 16. So let's move on to the collared shirts. Now this is an interesting one. We've got a faux fur collar flannel shirt. So it is a shirt. I was kind of bummed out. I thought it was going to be a jacket, and I think if it was a jacket, I'd be more interested in it. It features a all over flannel print, I guess, and then on the collar it features the faux fur. Look, I could easily skip on this because it's a shirt. I actually kind of wanted it to be like padded, thicker, more like a jacket. Kind of bummed out to see that it's a shirt. Next, moving on, we have the Polartec shirt, which is just a shirt made out of Polartec, styled like a tracksuit top. I don't know. I think they could have done a tracksuit out of Polartec material, and that would have been interesting. I don't know why they've just done this shirt. It's going to be a downvote for me. I'm just not feeling any of the collared shirts this week. We've only got 2 more sections left to cover of week 16. Let's dive in and have a look at the accessories, which there are a few of. So to start it off with, we've got the wind stopper gloves. These are really upvoted. I ain't feeling these, man. It's a downvote for me. I can't justify wearing ugly ass gloves like that. Next, we've got the Supreme Team Demi stationery set. I mean, it's fun. It's $100 though for a stationery set. I feel like I can go buy a couple pencils and a ruler and all that jazz for like $20. $100 for one that has Supreme on it? I don't know, not for me. Next, we've got the projecting star tree topper. So a little thing that you can put on top of your Christmas tree for $50. I mean, it's fun. I'd rather spend $50 elsewhere though. Maybe on a nice bottle of grog or something like that. $50 on that. Miss me with that. We've got the Supreme Woolen Mill Checkerboard Wool Throw, which I assume is just a little towel, for $398 US. Look, that's got to be a pretty good ass towel. Or whatever the hell it is. I honestly don't know what it is. It looks like a towel to me. Yeah, you can miss me with that. I'm not paying that kind of money for it. But yeah, that is all the accessories that we are getting in week 16. So let's move into the final section this week, which is the tops / sweaters. So we have 2 releasing this week. We have the, is it Melang or Melang? Rib knit sweater. It ain't doing too much for me. I could easily miss out on this piece. The design doesn't seem too crazy to me. And next we have the Inertia sleeve, long sleeve top, which the graphic is printed to make it look like it's shaking or distorted. It's okay. I actually don't mind this too much. It comes in not the best colors, if I'm gonna be real. Like the black one's nice, but the other colors, I feel like they could have gone with better color choices. I'll give it a thumbs up for the black, but they might want to go back to the drawing board, maybe just do a white, a gray, just some more versatile colors than red, blue, and I don't even know what this is, coffee, I guess. Either way, that is everything that is releasing in week 16 this week, guys. The highlights for me are definitely the jackets and obviously the bogo. The hats weren't too bad this week. I really liked the classic logo 6 panel, the Harris Tweed one. I think that's a very overlooked and overhated item this week. All in all, it had some okay and solid seasonal items this week. Nothing that got me jumping out of my seat. The bogo is obviously a highlight, but again, it all depends on price, man. If I can't pick this up at a good price, I don't care for it. I'll happily spend my money on other clothing out there. I have an endless list of things I want to buy, and that bogo doesn't go to the top of my list regardless of price. It has a set price and a position on that list, and it can very easily go to the bottom if it's too pricey. But yeah, let me know how you feel about week 16, guys. I'd love to hear if like you're more keen on just the bogo. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like keen on the bogo, but it'd be interesting to hear from some people that are more keen on like the jackets and things like that. But yeah, either way, let me know all your thoughts and opinions on week 16 down in that comment section below. And that's all I really have to say about week 16, guys. It's a pretty solid seasonal week. Like, pushing the bogo aside, it still has some solid pieces releasing this week. I'd love to hear from you guys on what you're going to be picking up, though. And, I mean, I know you're going to be picking up the bogo, or at least trying, but tell me something that isn't the bogo that you're picking up, because I want to hear, like, you know, the other seasonal pieces that you also enjoyed. That's always nice hearing, because I know you're going to like the bogo. Or maybe you're not. Look, if you hate the bogo, I want to hear from you in that comment section below. I want to hear those, you know, different opinions and things like that. That's what the comment section's for. Let me know what you're going to be picking up, what you're feeling, and what you're not, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, don't forget to leave me the 3 indicators: a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator you can give me is, of course, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're aiming for the new subscriber milestone of 3,190 subscribers. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of December. But that is everything I have to say about week 16. Good luck to all you guys out there looking to pick up something this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color that you are after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.